Hello and welcome to Online Trading Academy Trading Series. My name is Derek Zalek. I'm the Master Instructor for Online Trade Academy. A few weeks ago I have received a request to cover breakouts. In my trading strategies, I rarely use breakouts. You see, I know that most people like this strategy. Most people actually will use breakouts. However, I have found out through my experience of trading that breakouts usually don't work. Now, there are some exceptions when they do work, and I'd like to share with you which breakouts I do take, which I find them to be relatively reliable, and which breakouts you should not take because they're not going to be reliable. So I'm going to use here this screen, and let me just actually share this with you. First of all, if I have a breakout, price can do two things. If price goes sideways like this in a narrow channel, right? So this is a sideways move. Price is stocked in a range. What will happen is if I have a breakout like this, well, this type of a breakout I have no problem taking. This type of a breakout will have, I would say, about 80 to 90% rate of success that it's going to work out. Okay, so that's this breakout. Now what will happen is we can have also a breakout of this kind. Price goes up, it sells off, goes up, and if this is my supply level, right, if this is my resistance, many people get invited to go take a breakout, but what happens is price travels higher and higher and higher, okay, at this point. So on this movement to the upside, this is going to be an invitation for buyers to take a trade. Now at this point, obviously your indicators are going to show that conditions are overbought. So in reality, probably taking this breakout is not going to work. So if you see a breakout like this, be careful, because price most likely is going to do basically fall down. Why this happens? Market invites the novice traders to take a position, but in reality they are going to be the last ones to actually participate at this point. After all, if I have been on board on this move, or if you have been on board on this move, you're going to become a selling pressure to the marketplace. Okay, so let's go to charts so I can show you the examples of the breakouts. Okay, so as I am moving to charts, what you're going to see is that after high move in price, breakouts typically don't work. So let me just navigate through the chart, and specifically what I'm looking at is this area right here, this pivot point in price. What you're going to see, I'm going to apply here resistance. Now the resistance is here because of that prior pivot point. You see I'm pointing with my mouse pointer. As price breaks out, what happens? Price suddenly invites the buyers to participate and then immediately crashes down. Now look at here. This is on the another example. As we have this pivot point low, I'm pointing with my mouse pointer right here. This suggests that price should find support. And in a way, what happens is as price breaks down, you have to start see that basically after a drop move in price, the price invites sell short orders. But what happens is they are the last one to come, and then very often price reverts back and it continues to go higher. So my take on this, and if I shift around, okay, this is an example, okay, of price movement again from the narrow range. So this is my pivot point from this historical price. However, what happens? Price just starts to generate a move, and it doesn't collapses at this point. Why? Because it was from the narrow range. So as you can see, then price continues in the higher movement. So where I'd like to end with the breakout strategies, if you see a narrow range and the price is in a narrow range, fine, take the trade in the breakout move. If the price gives you a breakout after a cycle move, say thank you and pass on that trade. If anything, try to go in the opposite direction. Hope that helps. See you in the next series.